Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Magic Friday. I am your host, Jamie D. Grant. We're having a fireside chat today. Gotta make sure, if you had any idea how long it took me to get the fire started, to look right and be in the frame, you'd be impressed. I would have a fireside chat today because it's Christmas in 3 days? 2 days. It's Christmas time. So Merry Christmas everyone. Happy holidays. Hope everything is going great. You're doing lots of shows. You're all wrapped up, all done your shopping. It's going to be a quick one today. We are going to talk about my wallet and what's inside, because what I have inside is something I did for Magic Friday, which is Peter Nardi's Cartomancy? I don't know. What do you... is that in view? There you go. I love fortunes, not so much as you know, astrology, but I just love fortune telling and Zoltar. Remember Zoltar, the big the circus? I just love that kind of stuff. So I remember when I was a kid, we actually had fortune telling fish. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like a little red fish and it curled up if you were telling the truth or something. So this is Peter Nardi's Cartomancy. I'm going to call it Cartomancy. Maybe I'll say Cartomancy. Sounds better. They're little fortune-telling cards with the kind of scratch and win silver foil. Beneath there is a playing card. So I'll just show you. Let me just show you what the audience sees. I always carry my deck of cards with me, as always. In the vault, by the way. Little self-promotion there. Oh, it's so nice. The routine is as such. I tell people, or I told people on the day, and I keep these around. You get a pack of 40 with the tricks. So I've already gone through a pack. I haven't bought refills. These are the kind of things that you can just keep with you, and it costs you nothing to keep with you. Like I've had these in my wallet for, I think I got this trick over a year ago. I did all day Friday just for the review's sake, but I've been doing it, you know, off and on for the last year, and I'm not doing it every day. It's just one of those nice little things. It costs nothing to keep, you know, 2 of these in your wallet, just like business cards. And for those special occasions where someone's talking about fortune telling or astrology, I can just do this trick, and I actually love it. And an interesting side note, gotta make sure I keep the fire in the picture. An interesting side note is that, you know, after every gig, true story, almost every gig, and it's usually at stage shows, not so much maybe walk around, but at stage shows, I'll always get someone, and it's usually a woman, come up to me and ask me if I do readings, palm readings. It's a strange phenomenon. I don't know if it's just Vancouver, or I wonder if anyone else has that, but all the time, I shouldn't say every gig, but all the time, a woman after the show will come up and ask, Jamie, do you do readings? It's a strange thing. Anyway, okay, so what the audience sees. This is great. Deck of cards, you're gonna have someone select a card. I'm gonna give you a little tip on my card selection, by the way. You'll know what's going on when you see it, but it's just a little thing that I kind of came up with years ago, and it works for me. So, pull a deck of cards. I say the word stop. They say stop. You need to remember your card, please. If you don't, actually, you know what? You don't have to memorize the card. Just take the card. Just take it. And I don't want to touch it. Just take the card that you selected. They take it. Look at it. Does it say anything to you, that card? You know, the kind of little joke right there. What does it say? Yada, yada, yada. Well, I can see it. But before you show it to me, I'm going to get you to select. I usually have like 4 or 5 of these in my wallet. I said, before you actually show me what your card is, just take one of these for me. Just select anyone you want. You're going to get to keep it, so make it a good one. They're going to take it. Hold on to it. Show me the card. They show me the card. You give a little reading. The bunny ear reading. I only put that in bunny ears because you can give them a legitimate reading. I don't really do fortune-telling readings, obviously. But I will say something about the Two of Hearts and, you know, how it affects them. And my whole pitch, it depends on the person, but my pitch is you're gonna have a great day. That's basically what I'm getting at, is, you know, the Two of Hearts, it says that you have positive things in your life and you're gonna cold read them a bit. But at the end result, the feeling is that you're doing the right things, you're gonna have a great day. People always feel good about that. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Oh, gotta keep my fire in frame. So, and then I said, and don't forget your card, your souvenir card. And because they don't know that this little crystal ball section here, they don't know that that's a scratch thing. People just think it's just a lucky card that they get to keep. But a lot of people actually think it's my business card. So I gotta specify. And I'll do that right now. I'll say Two of Hearts. Now, that little, that ball there is actually a crystal ball for the mind reader. And do me a favor, scratch it off. There's going to be a playing card underneath, and if I'll give you another little quick reading about your future. The playing card was about today. I say that I'll give you another quick little thing about your future, unless it matches. If it matches the card that you have, then that just means you're going to have good luck for a long, long time. And of course it matches. Yeah, it's great. It's great. So check it out. I mean, they pick the Two of Hearts. Whoosh. They select one of these of 5 that you've given them, and they scratch it off, and it says, you know, 2 with a heart. What's not to love about that? And they get to have it as a souvenir that they're going to have. It's going to bring them good luck. I usually tell them, you know, keep that card with you. It's going to bring you good luck for as long as you keep it. Fantastic, right? What's not to love about that? You know, it's a fine line between, you know, cheesy, gimmicky and legitimate, yeah, I want to keep a souvenir, right? Like, you know, when you give things to people, the question is are they going to keep it? And this, they will keep. I don't know, it's just classy. I don't know if classy is the right word. Cool, it's just cool. I like it's just the kind of thing that people would keep with them. The design is, you know, whenever I need a Magic Friday and I'm like, oh, I need something, I just go to Peter Nardi's, you know, Alakazam. He's got the greatest stuff. Everything he does is so workable and just so practical. He does great work. Anyway, so this is it. So how it went. How it went on Friday, yeah. Everyone kept it. The problem with this is that you want to do it on one-on-one, because if you're doing it for a group, everyone wants one, which is the sign of a good trick, but everyone wants one. And if you know, on Magic Friday, because I'm doing it so many times and there's so many people, I had to pick one person in the group. So I would say that's my only caveat, but it's only on Magic Friday that I'm doing this for groups of people. Usually I'm keeping this when I'm with someone or maybe a couple, and they want, you know, I'm out for lunch and they're like, oh, Jamie, show us something, and then it's for both of them, right? They can both keep it. So Friday went great. Everyone that got one absolutely loved it. And I promise you they'll keep this. I guarantee you they'll keep it. I remember I did a drawing duplication on a sticky note, and I just ran into this lady a couple months ago, and it was like from 10 years, 10 years ago, I had drawn like a flower, she had drawn a flower. And I just ran into this lady a couple months ago, and Jamie, do you remember me? You knew what I was thinking, you drew a flower, and I've still got it. And she pulled it out of her wallet. A sticky note. She kept the stick 10 years. She kept this in her wallet. Don't underestimate the impact you have on people. That's all I want to say. So yeah, Friday went great. The difficulty, there is no difficulty. Oh yeah, let me show you. As for the difficulty, I'll show you my little tip is that you'll recognize what this move is, you know, say stop. But there's something about this illusion, and I keep it like so. I keep this, this corner in between those 2 fingers and my thumb here, right? Because I always get so deep into these. I spend years thinking about these little tiny things that no one else will even care about. But this thumb being here mimics, stay with me on this, mimics this. I want them in their mind, deep in their mind, not at the top, but like the 100 layers deep, to remember this and this. Does this, I always ask this, does this make any sense to anyone but me? Comment below if this makes sense to you, because this, I'm not going to say what it is in case someone else is watching this, but I don't think anyone will, but just in case. We know what this is, but this is the greatest F word that I use. I mean, take a look at this. Say stop, stop. You need to remember your card. Please remember your card or this effect won't work. In this case, they're actually selecting it, but normally I'm like, please remember this card. I mean, that is as real, that is as legitimate as it gets. Say stop. Remember your card for me, okay? I give a little flex, flex, flex. Okay. If you guys take, if I die tomorrow and you take away that, if that's my legacy, I'm happy. I'm happy because I've been doing that for years. So you know what? That's my Christmas gift to you. Merry Christmas. I hope you like it. So your difficulty is now 0 on this effect because obviously it all comes ready for you. It's fantastic. You don't have to do anything, which is the key to Magic Fridays. The less work, the better. And they're going to keep it. So the difficulty. So what the audience saw, you saw how it went. Awesome. They're going to keep this forever. The difficulty, Angry Bob rating. This is not going to fool Angry Bob. It didn't fool Angry Bob. For the group that Angry Bob was standing with, I didn't give him the card because I'm going to give it to someone else because Angry Bob's not going to keep it because he's a jerk. And yeah, so is it going to fool your magician friends? No. But that's not who it's for. As always, like I say, Magic Friday is not for magicians. This is for the real people. And they're going to love it. They love it. The JDG tip. Sometimes I just love card moves. I love card magic. That's basically it. That's what we got. This is a really quick one. How many minutes am I at? God, I say it's really quick and then I look at the time and it's 12 minutes. How I talk. You know what? If you see me at Magic Live or you see me in person, make sure you have a coffee and you have a spare. I'll just talk for hours. I'll talk for hours. That's it. That's my Magic Friday. I hope you use that. Let me know if anyone else has actually. Has anyone else done an in the hands flex? I'm gonna call it the Force Flex 5. I don't know. Does anyone else? I don't know. Independent thought if they did. Independent thought. I'm claiming it as my own. I'm claiming that. The crisscross flex super deluxe from Jamie D. Graham. Free at Christmas. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching Magic Friday. I will see you next week.